Welcome back, crocheters. In honor of our 10th episode, I'm going to show you the slip stitch. I have already finished my line of triple crochet, made a turning stitch at the end, and now what I'm doing to make it nice and even on the edges, it's not so very even here, not so very even here. I would like to look at this more like a square. So what I'm doing right now is called the slip stitch. You don't yarn over at all. Well, you don't yarn over before you enter the loop. You yarn over and then you pull it through both the little loops that you have going on. I'm going to do that in super slow motion up to the camera. This bit goes through both at the same time. That is your slip stitch. It can be used decoratively to separate two pieces that you would like to separate, or just as we are doing here, to add a final completed look to an otherwise slightly wonky piece of work. As this is my 10th video for the crochet, I would like to thank you for watching. Nobody forced you to watch. No one put a gun to your head. If they did, I'm sorry. I told them no. I told them I changed my mind. Anyway, you're here, and that's what matters. Here we are at the corner. This is normally where we would make a turning stitch and go back over the other way. But I am going to continue my slip stitch into whatever loop seems like a good loop for me to go into. Now the edges are not very easy to find obvious loops. So this is where creativity comes into play. You get to choose for yourself which of these loops you're going to use. Some of them are going to be very tight. It's okay, you can work the, that's why the end is pointed here, or it should be pointed, in such a way that you can push it through with a minimal amount of force. Alright, now already you can see that our slip stitch has begun to turn and form what looks like a very passable corner. It's rounded, but it's a decent corner. I like that corner. That corner pleases me. I am not going to go into detail about how you finish everything off with the slip stitch. You can just watch as I make my own little decisions. Some good, some bad. Well, there's nothing such as a good or bad stitch because all it matters is if you like it. If you can't even find a single one to go through, as I've been going through with the rib stitch, do what most people do with crochet. Go under 2 of those stitches at once. Well, we've come to the end of our little Let's Crochet Quarantine edition. And my final fact about the color pink, which we've been using this whole time, our lovely pink yarn, is that some people will tell you that the color pink does not exist.